Bills have won each of the last 7 meetings with the Dolphins.
The Dolphins feel extremely confident after that huge fourth-quarter comeback in Baltimore last week.
The visiting team is cooking in the direct sunlight.
And away we go from South Florida.
Third down.
All right, stadium, everybody go get your grills, man. Time to cook. DOLPHIN. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end. And we COOK cooking buffalo. Chefing at the Hard Rock. And we putting on a show. DOLPHIN. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end. And we COOK cooking buffalo. Chefing at the Hard Rock. And we putting on a show. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Fresh up off the wind, we was down but made it back. Purple smoke up in the air, that's that Raven pack. We was mad, disappointed in the first half. Came back and cleaned them up, that's the bird bath. Moving on now, team feeling strong now. To a time to anthem, we're about to learn the song now. We got cheetah, defense beater. Slow them down, ain't got a chance. 17 through the scene, hit them with that water stand. Anyway, defense straight, got our stockpiling. We gon' dig a big hole for him and Josh Allen. We'll celebrate this week, but Sunday we are not smiling. Get your grills and make them hot. Flame them like that yellow light. DOLPHIN. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end. And we COOK cooking buffalo. Chefing at the Hard Rock. And we putting on a show. DOLPHIN. 60 minutes in the game. We be playing to the end. And we COOK cooking buffalo. Chefing at the Hard Rock. And we putting on a show. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo. Let's go. Cooking buffalo.
Hey, man, McDaniels, he's gonna need a wheelbarrow, man, for his nuts to carry around, man. He got a lot of cocoa on it, you know what I'm saying?
It's a new season, new era. Are y'all ready? Mcjb. I got one question for y'all. Are you ready?
Jello Beats, holla at me.
This a new season. We going hard this year for a reason. Lombardi Trophy coming back to the 305. Going super crazy and we gonna be fine. Got a couple or can, you better full send. You know I'm talking about my Phins, cause we gonna win. Tua in his 3rd year, you know it's Tua time. Whole team working hard from that summer grind. Everywhere you go, it's Phins up. We going to the Super Bowl, you know what's up. You better watch out, cause the Phins are here to stay. You know we getting dubs, we ain't here to play. Waddle and a cheetah, you already knowing that we are gonna beat ya. You know we going all the way to the Super Bowl, because that's the plan and you knowin' that's the goal. You know I'm wearing aqua orange on me every day. Let me tell you what I gotta really can say. MIAMIDOLPHINs, where do I begin?
You begin with Tua Tagovailoa, representing for Samoa, turn and beat the barbacoa. He gon' strike like a cobra, you know Cheetah ain't gon' slow up, so we bout to run the score up. Yeah, we really bout to blow up. 17 bout to show up in the eye of the beholder. Got the defense second guessing, does a penguin have a shoulder? Everybody wanna kick it, but forgot they need a holder. If you try to sleep on us, we wake you up and smell the folders. Yeah, the Super Bowl is what we own, and if you ain't about that, please be gone. MIAMIDOLPHINs, that's where it's going. TD.
This a new season. We going hard this year for a reason. Lombardi Trophy coming back to the 305. Going super crazy and we gonna be fine. Got a couple or can, you better full send. You know I'm talking about my Phins, cause we gonna win. Tua in his 3rd year, you know it's Tua time. Whole team working hard from that summer grind.
Whole team working hard from that summer grind. McJb and TDPT got together and made this track so breezy. Our haters shook, they got the heebie-jeebies. Tua's gonna be the new MVP. Must see TV, get the Lombardi. Back to the city of Miami. Put that on repeat.
Miami, Florida, Dade County, 305. Yeah. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama, and he's so stupid fast. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama, and he's so stupid fast. Jalen Waddle with the catch, to authority, go fed. Big Mike with the round, O-line looking style. Miles G with the run, South Beach having fun. Other team gonna lose, don't care who boos. 305 is the place to be. If you don't believe me, just wait and see. Don't care what people really gotta say. Ride till I die, Phins up every day. We winning the game, we going to a party. Spitting on the beat like Playboy Cardi. Gonna take a pic with Waddle. Gotta celebrate with the bottle. Dolphins about to win the dang ring. Ground and shine, bling bling. Don't give a what, look if you buck. Your team is so trash and they really just suck. His squad. Miami Dolphins, my squad. Aqua and orange on me every day. Shawty really about to be my bae. I'm always repping the 305. If you hate to leave, you can say goodbye. At the end of the day, Miami with the dub. After the game, I'll see you in the club. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama, and he's so stupid fast. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama, and he's so stupid fast.
Hit squad representative. Big beats, we eat squads up for dinner. Legendary team, better watch how you approach them. If you can't swim, get tossed in the ocean. Get lost in the ocean. Bad attitude, we be causing commotion. They ain't kind of boy, one claim South Beach. When it's South Florida sports, so low the mouthpiece. MIAMIDWA, that's the way I vibe. Throw fins up, that's the way we ride. All around the globe, Dolphins worldwide. When I click with JB, then you know we made heat. Lead teams in the dark like it's new EP. Fins out of this world, we the new ET. Defense doing magic, make your QB sleep. When we hit the field, then we get into the grind. Hit that touchdown song, then we get into the shine. Working every day so we can get back to the prime. If you check your clock, you can see it's 2 a time. Even if it ain't ticking, then the fans still there. Screaming out loud with our hands in the air. You either got a full cup or a can in the air. Win the Super Bowl, that's the plan this year. Yeah.
Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama, and he's so stupid fast. On the Gulf side of Florida, they said it wouldn't ring. But down in South Beach, yeah, we about to make a sting. 305 Miami, we about to have a blast. Got a guy from Bama, and he's so stupid fast. MCJB.
What is up? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for tuning in to the Phinsaholics show on Miami Sports Music. Appreciate everybody, man, tuned in, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick like. Let the YouTube algorithm know that we're cooking right now. Batman is about to, get it started right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's Wednesday evening. Obviously, we're gonna get into some conversation. The Miami Dolphins. So appreciate everybody in chat, man. Everybody from Anthony. I see Von Joe, Jose Valdez, Andres, Canes, 89, Andrevius hitting that dislike button. We wouldn't like it any other way, Andrevius. Trey, King DTA, and Sam Skeet, Ritter. What's going on, everybody, man? Hit the like button, man. Appreciate it. Batman's not going to be cooking too long today, but we're going to be cooking. At least Batman's enjoying a beer, all right? First beer of the night. Drinking a Hialeah Light. We got to show love to Miami roots, right? Hialeah Light. Light beer for the day. Long day at work. I hope everybody had a good start to your week. Appreciate everybody. Marino's go. What's going on? So obviously, as you see in the title, man, I'm a positive person, right? It could be you could go far right, far left, whatever you want to call it. I just love my Dolphins team. And the goal is not just to win games, it's the ultimate goal is to win a Super Bowl, right? And I think Miami is on pace, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you don't need me to tell you. You don't know Stephen D out there here to tell you. CB83, Nando. You don't need the guys from TFTG, TD, Phins Talk, Miami Fan Talk with Big Philly, Miss Phins, 305 Sports Babe. A lot of y'all don't need to hear from us. Just hear it as a fan, right? We want to make sure, right? We want to make sure that the Dolphins do what they got to do to compete in this league. And shout out to Aldo Benavides. Appreciate it. Right? Much love. Thank you for the $10 donation, man. We appreciate you. Much love, man. It helps the channel grow, man. Miami Sports Music again. Steve is doing big things, ladies and gentlemen. So awesome. Much love. Appreciate it. So yeah, DTA, yeah, you know me. I'm drinking a beer, having a good time. You know, listen, Batman went back to work for the first time today. I had a 4-day weekend. 4-day weekend. So I am appreciative. I went back to work today, a little stressed out, but you know what, man, we were able to kick it with the fellas on the Twitter Spaces throughout the day. You know, we've been cooking since you know, shout out to Manny hosting. I think it was like what 1:30, 1:40, something like that in the afternoon. Just recently finished, maybe about 40 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago I was on. But yeah, man, much love to everybody. You know how we do. We just talk, man. We like to it's Hangry Al. What's going on, Hangry Al? Awesome. Aldo, I gotta pass by, man. I keep, you know, procrastinating. I know you're in Pembroke Pines, best subs in the game. And we've had this conversation, you know, is it Subway? Is it Publix? And listen, I've got to try your subs. I haven't tried the full menu, but you did bring some for us to try out, and it was pretty good. So I gotta make my way, man. You know, I listen. I know I just, with me, it's you're halfway home, so I gotta catch you one day coming back home to Miami, and I catch you on the way because in the mornings obviously you're closed. But I gotta check you out though. I definitely gotta pass by. What's going on, JC, Amicus? How's everybody doing? Raphael, appreciate it. Yeah, people neglecting the like button. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna start cooking a little bit. So, and I even got my throwback shirt today. I got my Tasmanian Devil Dolphins shirt today, man. I'm feeling good, ladies and gentlemen. First day back at work, man. We were cooking till late last night, almost 6 hours. I think we went up to like 1 a.m. Had like about 3-4 hours of sleep, and went to work. First day back, so I got to work 4 days straight. So, you know, before Batman gets a Sunday off. But much love though, nonetheless. We're gonna open it up. Open at 7 a.m. No, actually, I could make it. I'm in Pompano Beach by 9, so I could make it one day. I just gotta wake up like at 6:30, somewhere around there, and I could make it. I'm okay. Appreciate it, Aldo. I'm gonna look at the menu, and then I'm gonna see if we could cook something up. I want to pass by, get my lunch ready for the work day, so I'll pass by 100%, Aldo. I got the address in my car. I got the card, so let's do it. But yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. Jump on, man. Let's have a conversation. So Miami Dolphins, obviously today, ladies and gentlemen, they made a hire, and we're happy about it, at least. You know, Amicus says he's been to Pompano Beach. So yeah, I work up there. I work an hour away from Miami, so I live down here in Miami, but I work up there in Pompano Beach. Been doing it for 8 years. But yeah, dropping the link. While we do that, let me talk a little bit about Dolphins news. That's what we came here for, right, ladies and gentlemen? And Miami Dolphins did a hire. Miami Dolphins went and hired Joe Casper from the Philadelphia Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Casper, as a safeties coach, was brought in by Vic Fangio and added to the Dolphins staff. Hiring Joe Casper for the defensive quality control coach as their new safeties coach. South Florida Sun Sentinel has confirmed Casper replaces Steve Gregory, who was fired in January after 2 seasons in Miami. NFL Network was first to report the hiring. Casper spent the past 2 seasons with the Eagles after spending the previous 3 seasons at Duke University, where he served as a graduate assistant. So that is an awesome hire, man. I mean, listen, Gardner's playing lights out up in Philly, man. And if he could help guys like Javon Holland, Brandon Jones, and whoever we bring at safety, which I'm pretty certain they're gonna bring in the guy from the Broncos, Kadeem. I forgot his name. I think it's something Kadeem. But yeah, we're gonna add another safety to the roster. Clayton Fedgelman coming back, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know about Eric Rowe. We don't know if Eric Rowe is going to be a part of the rotation as far as the Miami Dolphins. But yeah, we're going to see what we do as far as Eric Rowe. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's a great hire by the Miami Dolphins. And I think this is just going to help the team. It's going to help the team tremendously, especially with Vic Fangio leading the ship as far as the defensive side. And I look forward to it. I'm not going to lie. I look forward to it very much so. And we'll see where we go from there. I mean, also, news that came out, obviously, I know DTA said he talked about it last night. But nonetheless, today's been the toxic conversation. So Heisman winner Caleb Williams wants to play for the Miami Dolphins, probably my number 1 spot. I mean, who wouldn't want to play with Tyreek, Waddle? And he could be Tua's backup, at the end of the day. So who wouldn't want to be a Miami Dolphin? But That'd be awesome, man. He reminds me a lot of Patrick Mahomes. I know that's comparisons everybody wants to go for with him, but he is a beast. He's a generational talent, and that'll be awesome. But again, we're gonna take baby steps first, ladies and gentlemen. We're not tanking or whatsoever. We're definitely not tanking. Other news: Batman was the first person in this community, and that I can tell you 100%. Batman was the first person to bring this up about a month ago, and I was talking about Jalen Ramsey. Hypothetically speaking, the Rams could possibly cut him. They could, shed cap, which ultimately is the ultimate goal if you want to acquire Jalen Ramsey because of his contract. He has $12.5 million total guaranteed left on a 3-year, $55 million deal. And again, I know he's a high compensation player. I know a lot of people say he's already past his prime. Man's like 28, 27 years old. He is a beast. One of my favorite cornerbacks. I always wanted him pair him with Xavier Howard. I remember when they went to the Pro Bowl back when he was in Jacksonville, and they played together side by side. Man, that was awesome. And Jalen Ramsey's always been one of the best corners in the league. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, he's been getting beat left and right since. This guy's still a stud, ladies and gentlemen. He's 27, 28 years old. Why the hell wouldn't you want to go acquire him? So this is the hypothetical trade that PFF trade idea that they have. Trade compensation, Rams send a 2023 fifth compensatory acquire, and we got to trade a 2nd round pick this year and a 2024 next year, leaving us with less draft picks next year, but you are acquiring one of the best corners in the game to pair up with Xavier Howard. And even if you want to move on from Xavier Howard a year from now, you have a guy in place, a vet, one of the top 5, you can say cornerbacks in the league, to continue the role if you want to do part ways with Xavier Howard the following season. So at the end of the day, I know that we want to wait and see what happens if he gets cut and then see where he gets the pick. He might want to go to a contender for less money. Who knows? Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, he is a Super Bowl winner. And, maybe he will take a little bit of less money to go to a team to compete and win a Super Bowl again, but we'll see. But it's definitely something that entertains me. The idea of acquiring a Jalen Ramsey, it's fascinating to me. I'm not gonna lie, it's very fascinating. So, let me read a little bit of the comments. I see Luch Jackpot said, "Yo, Batman, what's going on?" I see Bones in the house. What's going on, Bones? Here we go with the JC said, "Advocates." Here we go with the Caleb talk. I ain't tanking for Caleb, but I understand in Miami would want to acquire him if we do have a fallout this season. Why not? He is a transcending player, and why wouldn't you want to acquire that caliber of an athlete to be part of your team? And again, he wants to be a Miami Dolphin, but we'll see. I see Bash in the house. What's going on, Bash 305? Double T time. Yeah, let's do it. Look, ladies and gentlemen, how do y'all feel? Put it in the comment section. I see Green Rat in the house. What's going on, Green Rat? How do y'all feel about Jalen Ramsey? How do y'all feel? How do you really feel about Jalen Ramsey? As far as acquiring a Ramsey, the Amicus said Ramsey got cooked by Diggs. I mean, listen, lately he has been, but he's still an elite corner in the league, whether we like it or not. Bone says he loves it. He loves it. And again, you want to move on from X. X will probably be 30, 31 next season. Not this season, but the 2024 season. You want to move on from X, by all means. At that point, you have Jalen Ramsey, and you draft a corner in the 3rd round this year to groom, and you compare Jalen Ramsey with that corner next season, or one of the guys we got a restricted free agent in Trill Williams, Kader Kohu taking a step forward, Nick Needham got to sign for the cheap comeback. All great options. Jalen Ramsey intrigues me a lot. And who knows, man? What if him and X work out? X goes back to form, fits perfect in this Vic Fangio system, and we look unstoppable out there. Got the comparisons with Christian Wilkins. A lot with Darnold, Aaron Donald. But at the end of the day, hey, let's see it, man. Listen, it's Super Bowl or what? Super Bowl bust. I'm not trying to trade future compensation. I understand this would affect if you do trade 2024 draft picks, but I like it. Okay, so Luch and Jackpot said, if we get Ramsey, he'll bring a swagger that our defense could appreciate. Yeah. Listen, man. The man talks a talk, but most of the time he backs it up. And yeah, he's probably going to get cooked sometimes. At the end of the day, receivers are evolving, and the position as far as the receiver, the athletes, and the athleticism, the speed factor that you see nowadays is quite different than a lot of people have seen growing up in the NFL. It's completely different. But nonetheless, it's like the NFL is changing, and definitely it's something that, you know, you got to look out for. But he's still a beast, and what he can help with some of the younger guys we have on the roster could help tremendously. That's just my opinion. JC said, I will fire you as a GM since I'm the owner. I get you. Don't put him on Diggs, though. That's what you're saying. So don't put him on Diggs. Too bad we can't trade Diggs because of the cap hit. Yeah, we heard about that. 30 million. Yeah. Yeah, so I appreciate it. I'm Drake May guy. I'm a Drake May guy. I'm confused. I'm a Drake. JC said I'm a Drake May guy. Phins up 74 said nah. No deal. So okay, listen, I respect it. At the end of the day, it's an opinion again, and I think most people are gonna say no to it, and I get it. Bones said, "Shit, I heard let's go Tua, the Tool Man, the Tool Man. Shit, what are you talking about, Bones? Damn." DTA said he's good, but that is a hard pass, Batman. Okay, I get you. I mean, listen, it's not for everybody. Andre says Edmonds and Bates. That's what he would go as far as the money aspect, and you know, try to get. And that would be a hell of an addition. I think you can get both, but you could definitely get one. You know, the rumor out there from Buffalo that, you know, he could be offered somewhere around 15. I'm more closer to 20 as far as Edmonds, but 15 is a hell of a price that I would definitely pay if I'm Miami. I would pay 20 if I was Miami. Bates, we'll see what he's going to command. He might get a 3-4 year deal in the 60 range, I believe, 60 to 70. But I definitely, that's too high of a price tag to invest in the safety position right now. And I would like to see, you know, going forward, you know, what happens with that. JC said Miami should draft Penix Jr. Jesus Christ. But I've been telling everyone about the cash over cap. Yeah, you have. Yesterday you were talking about that, Amicus. You said about a cash over cap, and we can restructure Josh Allen a 27 million signing bonus spread over 5 years. Josh Allen 17 gets a big check. A day we save 22 million, bro. Yeah, that's usually, you know, what you mentioned that Buffalo has been accustomed to doing, and that definitely could be something Miami's always going to look into as far as you know, paying people up front, guaranteed money to make cap room, to be able to bring in some high coveted free agents and even bring some of our guys back. We got 27 people in free agency of our own team, and I expect, give or take, about half of them to come back. I don't think they're going to break the bank, but we'll see. I mean, another news that came out today, very intriguing, very, very intriguing, but a lot of news that came out today. Drew Rosenhaus being the agent for Zach Zeiler. Expects Zach to get paid this offseason instead of next offseason, because he says my client is outplaying his contract, and that's a fact. That's 100% factual information. The man is making about $5 million, I believe, this year. The man has been playing lights out. He's been on the Miami Dolphins. This is a second contract with the Phins, and it's time to pay the man. You got to pay to play. That's the rule. You got to pay to play. And Zach Zeiler definitely is worth a lot more, maybe double that, maybe 12 million. And if Drew Rosenhaus is seeking that, and obviously Christian Wilkins is more than likely going to get the extension this offseason, that might be big players nonetheless without getting into free agency, because Miami needs to bring these guys back. You want to keep them. Now you can say, well, we can trade, Christian Wilkins, get some capital, and then, you know, go and give Zeiler half of the money you're going to pay Wilkins. Okay, I can see that. A lot of people say you're not going to miss much production. I highly disagree with that statement. But Zach Zeiler is definitely a piece. That's very intriguing, and I would love to bring him back. I mean, again, we might have a guy in roster to replace Zach Zeiler, but he is 31 years old. So we'll see. Very intriguing as far as Drew Rosenhaus putting out a statement. Again, he is fighting for his client. And again, we know Drew Rosenhaus likes to keep his guys in Miami, and he tries, right? But let's not forget what happened with Jarvis Landry. I'm never going to forgive that man for that. And that's something that I do definitely need to, I keep an eye on. Drew Rosenhaus is very pushy. He's very demanding. One of the best in the business, if not the best in the business. And he's going to get his clients paid. That's ultimately what he would want. And if he can make it happen, yeah, Miami would be an ideal destination. Why wouldn't you want to stay in Miami and continue, what he's been doing as far as his team and contribution he's done for this football club? And that's something that definitely won't go unnoticed. So let's see. Hopefully Miami can get it done, get it fixed and all settled up. And we can bring both back, Wilkins and Zeiler, for the future for the Miami Dolphins. But we'll see. Big Heck said, as long as we can keep major keys from our defense, let's get Ramsey. Right. Like, I'm not trying to lose anybody in particular that we have, right? But you're talking about a high-priced, obviously cornerback in the league, top 5 still in his position, well-respected by many. Obviously, he was just a Pro Bowler recently as well. I mean, let's not forget what he did to Tyreek Hill, knocking him on his ass in the Pro Bowl on a flag football game. But hey, Jalen Ramsey's a beast, and again, iron sharpens iron. I think him on the field with Waddle and be able to defend Waddle and Tyreek on a daily basis is going to help him and get adjusted a little bit more with the speed, obviously with good health. But yeah, man, I wouldn't want to lose major key pieces of this defense just to bring in Ramsey. That's definitely a no for me. Jose Valdez. And again, ladies and gentlemen, I dropped the link. Y'all want to come up? We got 40 in the room. Hit the like button. I dropped the link already. Come up, man. Let's chop it up. I'm going through the comment section right now, basically talking about Ramsey, what you feel about it. Obviously, I put this rumor out there about a month ago. Most of the people said they didn't like it. Actually, at the time of saying the rumor, 50% of the people were saying yes, 50% of people were saying no. But now it's more people saying no than yes. At least today I'm getting it's about half and half. So we'll see. Jose Valdez says, why do people think that every player could take a pay cut and play in Miami? I'm a Dolphins fan, but damn, I'm the only realistic fan. I'm not saying 100% he'll take a pay cut, but I'm just saying I would love to have him in Miami, pair with X and see what we got. I think that would be beautiful nonetheless. But yeah, we'll see. Sam Ski said Ramsey ain't worth no 2 picks. Listen, man, that's just a hypothetical trade. So if it involves a second round pick, and maybe we have to give a little sum, for next draft, I wouldn't mind. I could see why 2 second round picks is high, but he is 27, 28 years old. So that's why I can see it. I see Corey Walker in the house. What's going on? He said, what's up, Batman? That's cool. I'm gonna go through the conversation, but let me bring you guys up. I got the microphone. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I've been upgrading some equipment. Hopefully I'm getting a new microphone very shortly. And by the end of the week, I got a new piece of equipment that's coming in. As y'all see, my setup is a little bit different from last time y'all saw me. I am in the process of completely moving. So this is my new setup. It's a little bit different. I have a little bit less space, but nonetheless, we cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Again, yes, that is Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant with Phil Jackson behind me. As y'all know, I am a diehard Laker fan, but let's not forget, I was a big Jordan head growing up. But yeah, let's bring up Anthony. Let's bring up Bones. Let's bring up Robert. What's going on, gentlemen? How you doing?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Oh, yeah. Let's get Ramsey, baby. We ain't got to trade to him. Let's keep Ramsey. Get Ramsey. Go get him. Strengthen my defense. Strengthen my defense. I'll run with Tua. You just need to stay healthy a little bit. Goddamn it. That's all. That's all we need. That's all we need.
Now, Bones, are you being sarcastic? Are you being serious?
I'm dead ass serious. I done heard
you like
some
Ramsey?
shit. Bro, I love Ramsey, bro. I'm a defensive player, bro. I love Ramsey. I don't care what nobody says.
Growing up as a kid, man, defensive players is what got me into the game.
Plus, I done heard some shit, Lewis done spread a little shit, you know what I'm saying? The shit I heard, I feel good about the situation, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and keep to a fuck Lamar. Not fuck Lamar, because I love Lamar. That's my dog, you know what I'm saying? I'll run with him, but if we could do what I heard.
Oh, I mean, what did you hear? I mean, more than likely I've heard it too. So what did you hear?
Yeah, I heard some shit about Bates, some shit about Edmonds, some shit about Poyer. All the names,
because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, look. I'm just telling you what I heard. I can't tell you word for word because I'm not a word for word guy.
No, but
All
like,
I can tell you, I
like,
heard we were supposed to be trying to get them motherfuckers. It's an 85% chance. Anything over 50%, I'ma run with that motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm just
This
trying
is
to
what
let
I've
you know
heard, and
that.
Batman wants to be clear.
85%
clean cut.
chance for all
That's
of them, though.
If Trey May,
Not
if
all of
Edmonds
them, but
escapes the
Okay.
grasp again, the rumor out there, Poirier is gonna be. I told this to Lewis. The rumor out here, Poirier is probably gonna be franchised by them as far as what Buffalo wants to do, and they're gonna try to work something out with Edmonds. But if they can't come to contracts, there's a rumor out there that Edmonds would actually play here for cheaper than what Buffalo's offering. And again, state income tax is way different than it is down here in Florida compared to Buffalo, New York. So yes, it's very likely. I don't want to put a percentage on it, but if he escapes Buffalo, I will say what Lewis has been uttering. He will be a Miami Dolphin. If he escapes Buffalo, Buffalo, he will be a Miami Dolphin. I can honestly tell you that. That's what I've been hearing. As far as Bates, I think that's way too much. I think he's, like I said, he's probably going to get somewhere around 12, 13 million per season. I don't see it happening, but we'll see. But what's going on, Amicus?
All I need is Edmonds. That's it.
Oh,
Give
I'll be
me
happy with
Edmonds
that.
in the middle.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Give me Edmonds in the middle with this defense, bro. I'm going crazy, bro.
Buffalo has to be very safe, and I know Amicus told us yesterday that he says at this point he doesn't feel like his team will bring them back, and he wouldn't want them back anyway. But he said, I think you said you prefer Poirier over Edmonds, right, Amicus?
Yeah, but today I heard something a little different. I heard probably because of what y'all are saying that Edmonds would want to go back home.
Mm-hmm.
We might franchise tag his ass.
So they're playing it smart. They want compensation for Edmonds. They're playing it smart. Okay.
We might franchise him, especially knowing the restructures we can do with Von Miller, Josh Allen. I mean, we can save close to $50 million and spend it this year. We're $16 million over the cap. So I mean, that's a lot of wiggle room when we restructure those deals. So if we franchise Edmonds,
you have to resign.
But it's a lot of people that's off a contract this year too. So y'all gotta understand, there's a lot of money that's not on the book. So it's a lot of shit that could be possible. We just gotta sit back and wait on it. You know what I mean?
yeah, we got like 22 free agents, but
Almost as much as us. We got a little more.
Yeah.
We got 27. But let's welcome Lewis. What's going on, Lewis?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What nonsense are you going to tell us now? That Tua's going to change to number 13?
Again,
hey,
Batman,
if he changes to number 13, that's cool.
Batman, I'm gonna shock the world here on your platform.
Okay.
I was on a phone call with a couple guys. They won't be mentioned. Some of them have information that comes out of the building. I was getting ready to call you, Batman, but I seen you were live, so I'll call you either later on tonight or maybe tomorrow so we can chop it up. But again, from what I just heard, and I know Amicus is up here, shout out to the homie. It's an 80 to 85% chance we're seeing Tremaine Edmonds in a Miami Dolphin uniform.
I know. Bones just told us.
I would love that.
That is again, you take it for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, again, I'm not pretending like I have sources out here.
You gotta take it like Diddy.
But again, and another name that I heard when Vic Fangio said in his press conference the other day that he would go to Chris Greer and bang on the table for a player that he likes. From what I just heard, and again, you take it for what it is, I heard Miami was already looking at a Tremaine Edmonds deal. Jesse Bates is the guy that Fangio has already identified as a player that he wants. So what I was told was 80 to 85% chance we wake up day one, day two of free agency, and Jesse Bates and Tremaine Edmonds are Miami Dolphins. And with that being said, Batman, I will tell you this. I will lay off Tua Tagovailoa, and this is why, because me and Bones were talking about it in the space. If you mean to tell me that we now have a 6'5", 250 sideline-to-sideline linebacker, you're going to pair Jesse Bates with Javon Holland. We know what this offense can do as long as Tua – the only thing I will say is Tua has to earn the respect now again, bro. We all know Pete comes out, and I love Pete. Pete's the homie, but Pete takes are sometimes wild about Tua. I will lay off Tua in the aspect of I think he, with this kind of team, if those two players specifically are on the Miami Dolphins, I will lay off Tua as long as he can stay healthy, because with those two players, with the Vic Fangio and what we already know we have on offense, bro, I think Tua can win and lead us to a Super Bowl. There you go.
Okay.
That is.
Can I say something? Can I say
That
something?
is
Let's welcome Andrevius.
Are you proud of me, Batman? Are you proud of me?
Listen, can I be honest with you? If I'm going to be honest with you, again,
I'm about to have wet dreams about that, boy. Tremaine Edmonds and Jesse Bates.
I was informed. I was informed a couple of weeks back, and again, I said it. And again, I didn't want to say if it was a defensive player, offensive player, quarterback. I didn't want to say that, but I promised everybody that Greer will land a big fish this offseason. That's what I was told.
From the sounds of it, it looks like 2.
If we can get 2, I mean, shit, this man's a genius. How you gonna make it work? I mean, I'm hearing Bates is gonna command somewhere around 40 to 50.
Bro,
4-year deal.
Two,
but I
we
mean,
got 2 to pass.
I mean, that's 10 a year.
We got Tariq Hill and Bradley Chubb in the same
Well, it's not only that, fellas, but think about it real quick. Just off 2 players that I mentioned, you can basically free up, what, $24 million? Because Gesicki's $10 million, those are off the books. And Byron Jones, another $13, $14 million, those are off the books. That's 24 right there.
Lewis, Gesicki's already not counting against the cap.
And a lot of people
that's true.
A lot of people that was free agents are off the books.
We can clear the cap.
All you got to do is get these primary targets.
You get the Gaskins off the books. You get Gaskins is already off, but like the
I mean, it's the moves like the Byron Jones.
The hardest situation is Agba. So the thing is, and there's nobody out there that can literally tell us exactly what it is. I've tried looking for this information. If anybody out there in the comment section knows, so we were exploring the Emmanuel Agba situation, and we were talking about it heavy today, right? Emmanuel Agba is due for like about $16-17 million cap hit. If you cut him, he's a $21 million cap hit. So you can't cut him. So now you got to trade him. So how would it work as far as the cap situation? Because if we do a Tannehill on Agba, where we trade him and we have to add a pick to somebody to absorb the money, absorb the cap hit, take everything from us as far as a loss, and let's say you might have to give up a 3rd rounder or a 5th rounder or a future 3rd rounder just to clean the books.
I don't think you'd have to give up a 3rd. I think you could get him for like a 5th or a 6th.
No, you keep him and you get rid of Raekwon.
No.
Because we got to sign him, don't it?
Yeah, but he has another year left.
As far as Agba, from what I just heard a little bit ago, I heard Agba, they're not trading, they're not looking for a trade or to get rid of. I heard they were trying to restructure. That's what I heard. They're gonna shake him down.
Yeah, you shake him down.
And he loves Miami. He's a big friend of Solo D. They talk all the time. I mean, I'll talk to Solo, see if he's heard anything. But I mean, I'm sure they're gonna try to do something with him.
Batman.
Right.
Batman. It's fucking Miami, bro. It's Miami, bro. Think about today's lifestyle, bro. Everybody want to come to the lifestyle, bro. Beaches, bitches.
Y'all ain't lying, man. Y'all got the fucking sun.
The best cocaine on this side.
Bro.
You got the sun, the cocaine, the destination. Buffalo, we don't have that shit, man. Y'all lucky as fuck.
Man, look, bro.
That's too damn bad.
Hey, look, and on top of everything, Batman, we don't got state taxes taken out of their money.
That's a fact.
Like they're gonna enjoy their millions.
Listen,
why they sit back chilling fun?
I told Bones this, and I told Bones this in the Twitter space, and from what I was told, right? Let's say, for the sake of argument, Buffalo offered Tremaine Edmonds, let's say, $18 million a year. Supposedly, from what I was told, and this is, again, it's speculation. It's a rumor. I'm just telling you, because, again, I fuck with everybody up here. I'm just telling you, in that situation, if Buffalo offered Tremaine 18, he would take 15 from Miami, and it wouldn't even be a question.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, but we don't have to do that because we can franchise.
All the millions.
So Lewis, so Amicus, we were talking about this yesterday, and he said today.
Y'all only get one franchise. Ain't y'all using it on Poyer?
You can do exclusive and non-exclusive. You could do both. The rumor had it they were doing it on Poyer, but now Amicus is saying that there's rumors circulating now that they could let Poyer walk and franchise Edmonds, and that changes everything. Of course, that could change everything. Again, it's like Lewis said, if Trey Edmonds is not franchised, if he's not franchised, he'll probably be a Miami Dolphin. That's what I've been hearing.
Well, so here's the deal, Batman. Real quick, it all depends on the restructures. If we restructure Josh Allen and Von Miller and maybe trade Ed Oliver, we can restructure Morris too, the center. You're talking 40 plus freed up for this year. If they feel like we can run it back, we got bad luck with Cincinnati and all the injuries and all the DeMar Hamlin shit. If we run it back, free up that money, we franchise Edmonds, especially if they know he wants to go to Miami. We can franchise him. We could even re-sign Poyer as well because we'll have the money and cap to do so.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, Amicus, what I was told, and again, it's speculation, but I was told that Tremaine Edmonds has already let Buffalo know he doesn't want to play under the franchise tag, that he will not sign the franchise tag, he will not sign it, and that basically he's already let Buffalo know he's not signing the franchise tag. He wants to test the open market, and again, from what I was told, it's 80 to 85% that his eyes are on Miami, and that everybody knows it. So again, I don't know if that's the case or not. I'm just telling you again from what I heard. And Batman,
Batman is a Tour fan.
Batman is telling you that he's hearing the same thing. Fan, I'm just saying, Batman, I will call you in the morning. We will chop it up. But, bro, the conversation that I just had.
Let's go. Again, who knows?
A couple got, bro,
two of the screwdriver.
I'll just say like this. If I was a betting man, I would bet that Tremaine Edmonds is in a Miami Dolphins uniform. I'm just saying.
Man, I'm going to the bookie and putting whatever on the Dolphins in the AFC Championship.
We don't get Tremaine Edmonds, Lewis. I'm so happy we don't get Tremaine Edmonds. I'm putting your ass in the figure 4. I swear to God.
I hear you, man. Listen. I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
As soon as I meet you.
It's gonna happen. You fucking know it. Edmonds is gone. Poyer's gone.
Well, there you go. I'm just saying again.
You just said y'all was gonna franchise tag him. I'm confused now.
So.
I'd rather both of them go, honestly. It's just when I'm hearing that Edmonds could be franchise tagged, but based on what you say, it sounds like, I didn't hear that. That's crazy shit there, but yeah.
I'll tell you, and again, I'm not saying,
I don't know how the hell you would work out Bates.
Saying it's true.
I haven't heard nothing about Bates, and I think he's expensive. He's very expensive. Again, so Cincinnati has a difficult situation. They got more of a difficult situation than Buffalo. So they got Higgins. They got Higgins that needs to get paid. And there's rumors out there that they want to bring back Bates. They're going to franchise Bates and explore a situation with Higgins via trade. I don't know how the hell they're going to break up.
Man, Higgins gone. They keep talking all that shit about Joe Burrow going to take a deal.
How the hell they're going to break that up? That makes no sense to me. But
let him go. Bring him on to Miami.
I would franchise Higgins. And
Joe Burrow ain't taking no deal. Everybody saying he will. That's not going to happen.
And the reason when I was on the phone, the reason they said that Jesse Bates is in play is because they don't believe he's going to be in Cincinnati because they traded for that guy, DJ Reader, I think. He's going to be under contract. T. Higgins, they know that they're trying to get that contract done with Joe Burrow right now as we speak. And they know that, again, we'll be honest, Jamar Chase is breaking the bank as well. So
Lewis, are you trying to break the internet, Lewis?
I'm not. Again, listen, I fuck with everybody up here, and I get excited when I
wait a minute. When
I hear things.
We got somebody. Let's see if we can confirm this news. Let's bring out the homie Mo Sauces. What's going on, Mo?
Yo, what it do?
How you doing, Mo?
I'm fine, man. Let's just sit in the back, listen to y'all boys talk.
All we can do is smile, right? You know.
I'm just chilling,
what kind of sauce
bro.
you got today? You got barbecues, sweet
I got all the
teriyaki.
sauces. I got
You
sweet
got
teriyaki, barbecue. I got ranch, blue cheese for the blue cheese lovers out there. But no, man, y'all boys are
Fried
talking it
chicken
up,
with
man.
the
I
hot
just wanted to.
sauce.
What you want to confirm with me now?
I've heard the same thing. I don't know about Bates, but Trayman Edmonds, if he escapes Buffalo, he's gonna be a Miami Dolphin. I've been hearing that too, and Lewis heard that too, and Bones.
I've heard that, but I'm more on the end of if we can't get Bates, I know Poyer's gonna be the fallback, and I know somebody's gonna get tagged. I don't know who, but somebody's getting tagged in Buffalo, possibly. I was hearing. So I don't know if they're gonna try to keep Tremaine and tag him and let Poyer walk. But I'm not too sure. But I know Bates is the move. I know I've been hearing that for a while now. But I don't know if they're gonna give him the bag like he wants. And then on offense, I know we're looking at trying to get Delvin. I know Delvin wants to come back home. I know that for a fact. So
come to Florida, get that bag that they don't, the bag that they offering, and it's still more money.
What's going on, Dre? What's going on, everybody else in the panel?
Hey, man.
What up?
What if Grill do some weird ass shit and get everybody to come to this mouth? That'd be some weird ass shit. Because why everybody all of a sudden want to come to Miami, bro?
They want to come play with Tua, your boy Tua.
Ain't that the truth?
Listen, y'all are gonna sign Cook. You're gonna sign Cook for 5 years.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We can give Cook a 4-year deal, bro. That's gonna be a 4-year
that's
deal.
fine. But what I'm saying is,
it'll be 4 years, roughly $30 million guaranteed, probably 50 in total, possibly.
Yep. And when Dalvin's little brother is done with his rookie deal, y'all get James Cook too.
Hey, Ritter said, I'm hearing Buffalo wants to tag Singletary.
Amicus?
That would be the stupidest thing Buffalo could do. Tag Singletary.
Hell no. Who said that?
Ritter.
I think it was a joke.
Singletary might not have a fucking job next year.
Hey, y'all ease up on the FAU owl.
Interesting stat, Cruz. Interesting stat. The two most common league leading stats among Super Bowl champions since 2010 are interceptions and sacks. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely not tagging Singletary.
Well, 2020, I felt like we had so many damn turnovers. Why we ain't win the Super Bowl?
Because Tua wasn't the starter officially yet. He was still banged up. It's different now. Times are changing. By the way,
these times better change. Because if Tua get fucking hurt more than 3 games this year, I'm kicking his ass.
What's good, Batman? I get you.
What's good, Batman?
I'm gonna put a bag of hot shit on his porch.
There's I heard Party City, Party City, the store, right? They got this Tua life size, and they told me that you were in the market. 6 feet tall Tua. Is this true, Lewis?
Batman, stop, man.
I got exclusive footage of Lewis checking out the store with the dang Tua cutout.
Hey, you see, this is what pisses me off. I try to give the kid credit, and then y'all throw me under the bus. I ain't giving no goddamn 6 foot Tua.
Lewis
doing that.
Let me pull it up on the screen. for y'all.
Yeah, put it on the screen.
Lewis was walking out the store with it. I saw it. I got the footage.
Pete said he wanted to buy a couple.
That's goddamn cat. Andrevius is the biggest cat I know.
Pete wants to use him as the dartboard. Let's be
Lewis,
honest.
you know you wanted that Tua poster, bro.
It's only $45, Lewis. That's a hell of a deal.
All right,
let me show you, man.
That's $33 too much.
Yeah, my cousin, my cousin, during like October, they had a life-size cutout of Christian Wilkins at Publix. Okay. And my cousin walked in, he was like, bro, can I buy this? And the man was like, you know what, bro, you can just take it. So he has it. He has a whole life-size cutout of Wilkins right now at his house.
There it is, Lewis. Check it out. 6 feet, $45.
You ain't got to show Lewis. He already got it.
That is ridiculous.
They got a smaller version. For the homie Pete, they got the 3 foot, 4 foot, 5, and they got the 6. So Pete wants to bring it to the tailgate. He said he wants to bring it out to the tailgate.
For what? To use it as a punching bag?
Hey, listen.
I told y'all Pete gonna burn that bitch up. He gonna buy like 6 of them and burn them bitches every game. Every time Tua score a touchdown, he gonna burn the arm off, then the leg. He gonna play hangman with that bitch.
Oh man, nah, but this is awesome though. So
You gonna
it's really
play
good.
Pac-Man with the cutout?
It's really good. It's really cool.
You gonna play hangman, dirty.
Lewis, are you guys cooking tonight, Lewis?
Bro, to be honest, I don't know, man. I've been crazy with work.
Yeah,
I haven't really had no time to do no shows or nothing like that. I hop on with DTA and the fella. I don't know what how the tailgate
So
goes,
let me let
man.
everybody know. So
It'll
the
probably be
homie Big Philly from Miami Fan Talk, he's going live at 9:00 right now in about 3 minutes. I know everybody, the homie from Miami Sports Music, CB83 is live right now as we speak. And yeah, man, go check out Big Philly, man. He's coming up right now after me. I'm going at 9. I'm going until 9.
Big Philly?
Big Philly. He does the co-hosting with me on Fridays for the BYOB. He has Miami Fan Talk on YouTube.
That's how you know I don't be around these panels no more.
He's always in our spaces. He was on our spaces today.
I always do appreciate your criticism because it doesn't come from a place of hate. Like, I'm very happy to have unbiased, clear-cut criticism on both sides, and that is hard to find.
Robert, and again, I will say it again. I think Tua answered a lot of questions for me on the field this year. I know I give him shit, and I know when me and Batman are on the Twitter space or I come up on a panel, I'll throw jabs at him just to, again, that, it is what it is. But in all fairness, if I'm going to be real to your point, Robert, when I look at it and the facts are the facts, we were 8-3 we had a bye week already. Going into 49ers week 12, and Tua was in the MVP conversation. And to go from year 1 and year 2 to year 3, and in week 12, you're an MVP candidate, bro, there's no doubt. You got to give the kid, credit for that. I'm not going to shit on him. For me, as moving forward with Tua, I would say, is there certain things I still want to see him do on the field? Absolutely.
100%.
But being on the field is not no more of my concern. I would say moving forward is more of just durability. If this kid can stay healthy, I do think, and again,
we'll be all right.
With some of the moves that I'm hearing that we could be possibly in the market to make, I do believe that Tua, barring any injury and him being on the field, I do believe Tua could lead this franchise to a Super Bowl. So there you go. I mean, I don't know how much more I can say.
I agree with you, Lewis. I agree
very
with you
valid
because I
statement
feel
to
the
me.
same. I feel
agree.
the same way. If
Thanks,
and people say it all the time. If Tua would have played, if he would have played, I feel like we would have won too. Especially in the playoff game, I feel like if he would have played, we would have won.
Thanks, bud.
We just need him to play, bro. Like,
Bro, can you imagine if we would have beat the Bills with Tua? Oh my God!
Bad quarterback. It's just he gotta be on the field, and we need him to
That boy
stay
built
in
different,
in the
Bones.
big games.
That
I don't
is the
care if he
reason I
throw
won't give
picks.
him a 5th-year contract. Is he needs to
The
prove health
49er game, I don't care because he threw picks. It's what you do after you throw the picks. Is you gonna get back in there and try to run that shit again? If you throw a pick again, who gives a fuck? Get back out there again if they give you another opportunity and go down the field. That's just how I feel.
You see Bones, you see everybody on the panel. This is what I be talking about. And shout out to the homie Thomas Jensen. But you see in the chat what he said? Lewis is all buying into the hype train, right? You see, if I say that Tua's trash, right, I'm labeled a hater. If I come out and say give Tua credit, I'm falling into the trap. You see what bro? I'm in a no-win situation.
Lewis,
Lewis, if we get
that's for all
Tremaine
of us,
Edmonds
Lewis.
and Jesse
It's like
Bates,
that for everybody.
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't even think about Tua, bro.
Lewis, I told you what I think about the Dolphins fan base, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, we're all children, man. All of us, myself included. We all act like children.
Right.
So,
I can tell you this much. I can tell you I can guarantee the Dolphins are going to pick up his 5th-year option. I'll tell you that much. And I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this too. If Tua makes it to that 5th-year option and he does ball out, he will not play on that 5th-year option. He's going to look for that contract. You heard it here first.
So I said it today. I think Miami's going to give it to him. And again, you know me, Mo. I'm one of Tua's biggest supporters. I don't see how you would do it, but again, you took the gamble. I can see why Miami would do it. I personally wouldn't do it, and again, that shocks a lot of people. But I let him play out this year, see what you got, roll with it, and then you have to pay him double. You have to pay him double.
Man, I don't think you understand how much of a discount the 5th-year option is.
Oh yeah, it's about
it's super cheap, bro. Super 23 mil.
23 mil.
I get it.
I'll
I
take
get where
that
you're coming
over
from with
paying
it,
him 50
but
million.
if I'm keeping it honest, I'm with Batman on that. I personally wouldn't, because I don't trust his durability.
And if you want to be real shiesty, give him that 5th-year deal and then franchise that the next year after that.
So Daniel Oyofusi saying, obviously, Ogba's agent Drew Rosenhaus told Joe Roast show today that Dolphins expect Ogba to be a Dolphin in 2023. I do expect him to be back. In my conversation with the Dolphins, they made it clear how much they like him. So, again, it's very unlikely that it's going to happen as far as him being traded or getting cut, because obviously getting cut is a $21 million cap. You're not going to take that. But if he restructures, that's why I reposted. I was like, restructure, like Lewis was talking about, and you guys were saying, I'm in. I'm all in. I'm all in for that. I mean, listen, when this man was when he was healthy last season, he led our team in hurries. He led our team in pass batted balls. He's a good rotational piece. I don't want to pay him $17 million to be a rotational piece. That's just me. And I like Ogba. I'm an Ogba supporter.
I can't wait to see this defense at its full potential with everybody on the field together,
bro. Paying Ogba $1,000 million, and we don't want to pay our starting quarterback a discount in his 5th year. Y'all out y'all mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it.
I'm picking up that option. If I'm the Dolphins, I'm picking it up tomorrow.
As long as we could beef up this defense, I'll give him that discount. Go ahead, go ahead and get what you want. I'll give you 23 to 25 for that discount. You know what I'm saying?
I'm expecting this too. I'm expecting the defense to be way ahead of the offense this year, and I'm expecting Tua. I want to see Tua struggle and training camp and OTAs, just so we can pick up the defense and get a feel for it. Because if we come down to training camp and he's cooking that defense, then we're talking about MVP season. Then we're talking about MVP all day.
That's a problem because this defense, Vic Fangio is always coming to a headache.
This is the defense he has issues with. This type of style of defense. And once he cracks that code, bro, it's a wrap.
Yeah, and I say this like I said on every other platform I get on. You can't run the original defense like the original creator. He could create shit that the copycats can't create. Like, it's just a fact, bro.
So I get where you guys are coming from with that. And it's like, I can see the logic behind it and I get the discount. If I'm being fair and if I'm keeping it honest, I wouldn't tie myself up in the 5th year yet, given all the injury history over the past 3 years. I hate to say it this way. I would let it play out this year. And then if he proves he's a guy, I don't really give a crap at that point. I've said he's my franchise QB at that point from an organizational standpoint, and I'm just going to sign him.
Well, I'll tell you this. If we don't pick up that 5th year option and he balls out and he gets us to the Super Bowl, not win it, just gets us to the Super Bowl, you're talking about making him the highest paid quarterback in the league. You do know at that time, right?
I don't think you're talking about making the highest paid quarterback in that league. I don't think he tops
that's like 60
Burrow
mil
or Mahomes.
He's going to look for it. I'm telling you, especially if the team disrespects him like that and not pick up his 5th year. I'm telling you, it's going to get real dicey.
Mahomes about to get outpriced this offseason. That's going to be cheap in a couple years.
That's a hell of a deal for Mahomes already. It's looking like a deal.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look, the rumor's out now. Lamar might command somewhere around 300. That 305.
Over what, 5 years or something like that?
I think it was
10
years. 6 years, I think.
No?
6 years?
I think it was
Because wasn't Mahomes signed like a 10-year, $200 million contract?
Nah, his was like a $500 million contract or something like that.
He was 10 years. I thought the max was like 6 or 7 that you can do, and then Mahomes got that. But he did get like 10, I think.
But it's like 10 for like 200 and something mil, though, isn't it?
No, it's more than that. It's like 500 mil or something like that. He's making almost 50 a year if you average it out. It's just the way they structured it.
Yeah, you talking about cap? Nobody want to hear that shit.
Cap ain't real. That's what you're gonna say. All right. Breakdown on Mahomes. I know we got a lot.
Hey, Cap, nobody don't care about that shit you posting out there, bro.
63 million
Get
guaranteed.
your ass up
Jesus
here.
Christ.
And tell us what we capping
Yeah,
about.
Mahomes is signed to 2031, and he's making about 40 to 50 a year.
$450 million contract over 10 years.
Yeah, he's making about 40 to between 47 starting next season, and then he goes up to 59 in 2027. That's the highest he's going to get paid on the contract. But yeah, he's going to average about 50 mil a season.
Hey,
All the way
How
to
much is it in total?
They're gonna
$450 million over 10 years.
They're gonna
I
decline
don't have the
unless
total here.
they
Wait a minute, only 150 guaranteed for 10 years? That's cheap.
No. He's 47 pretty much this year. 44 next year, 46.
It's $450 million over 10.
40.
Got you.
There you go. 400.
And what's the guarantees?
63.
No, I mean guarantee in total.
Total guaranteed 141.
100. Okay.
Or
Oh wow,
142 mil.
that's cheap, bro. That's cheap.
Yeah, they got a deal.
Like but his average cap hit since 2022. Well, in 2022 it was 35 mil, and then it shot up to 46 mil this year, and then it hovers around like that 44 million, a low of like 42, and a high of 59. But like averages out right about that 45 million.
Yep.
Is that like the
So it's a
longest
hell of a
deal
contract.
ever in
It's a
NFL?
hell of a contract.
It might
10
be.
years?
It might be. It's like Alex Rodriguez kind of deal that he got.
But
in
like
football.
Mahomes is one of those players that you can't say you fucked that contract up.
Oh no. And he can obviously restructure. He could say, hey, I want more money. He could say that in 2 years.
Do you realize they restructured that 1, 2, 3?
That's why it was confusing.
They already have like 5 restructures on it or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And if you think about it, the first quarterback to get 100 mil was Dan Marino in 91. And look at the difference from then to now.
Yep.
Not really much if you really think about it.
Wait till that YouTube money hits.
Dude, it's a 400% increase. And where are we at? 2022, 32 years. That means it doubles about every 8 years. That's pretty good as far as investments go.
Oh yeah. No, it's a deal. They got a hell of a deal.
Yeah. Like they made hell of a deal. But I get what you're saying. If Tua came and we said we were going to pay him 50 million, 45 million, and he balls out like he did in the beginning of the season, right? Like that first 12-game window.
Shit's scary.
I don't have an issue with that.
I think everybody will be fine with it. And Lewis has come out and said it. Like if Tua balls out and we take the risk and we don't give him the 5th year, Lewis has even come out and said, I'd pay the man at that point.
Yeah,
as
like
long
if
as
he balls out, he's done what he's supposed to. He just needs to stay healthy the whole season.
And again, I don't know if Mo feels this way. I understand that, a lot of people feel that Tua has been done dirty in Miami. I'm with the mindset that, and I've always said this, I've been saying this for 2 years. Tua loves McDaniel. Tua, he appreciates what Miami's doing right now. Got him the weapons, and they're going to continue to build. And this offense, he loves it. The statistical stats as far as what he did and what he was able to do with McDaniel, that goes unnoticed for Tua. And the respect and the love the Dolphins have given. I'm with the mindset. I've always said it. Tua could do a Brady and take some kind of a discount just to surround himself with players. Again, success in Miami is a lot different than a lot of places. He got the Subway deal now. I mean, he can get a lot of endorsements. Again, Brady had an ideal situation with his wife at the time making more money, obviously. But Tua would take a discount to stay in Miami if you keep surrounding and we keep winning games and we make some damn noise in the playoffs. That's just how I feel about it.
I beg to differ. I was told no.
Okay.
Pay up. That's what I was told.
I mean, we'll see.
Here's the deal. From my perspective, If Tua came and said, hey, I want to be paid like one of the top quarterbacks because I'm playing like the top quarterbacks, that's what his plays earned, and that's what he's due. If he wants to come and sit there and discuss like, hey, I'm unhappy and I need compensation for the way you treated me with Flores and what you've done to me like the last year or two, there's a conversation to be had there because, one, we chose you over the coach, if we're being honest. Two, we surrounded you with a ton of talent to make sure you had the opportunity to succeed. I'm not trying to lowball you. I'm not trying to shortchange you.
Facts, Q-Mill. I see you, bro.
But I have demonstrated my belief and my faith in you, and I want to pay you according to your skill, not overpay. I think that would be a fair conversation to have.
Just look at the agents he hired, bro. That's all I gotta say. Look at the agents and look at the history of that agency.
I've seen it.
Well, Tua has to understand, and if we're gonna be real, then let's just be real. Tua's gonna have to understand, right? And I'll say it for the guys that I said were better than Tua. Justin Herbert can't win without that talent. We've seen that. Look at Josh Allen. He hasn't won nothing, and he has talent. Look at Russell Wilson. When he got the bag, and you had to lose the Legion of Boom and that defense, he didn't win. I think Tua, if Tua's smart and the organization is smart, they say, hey, Tua, I think we've handled things in the past. I think we've done some things wrong with you. I think your play in the past, you haven't kind of lived up to the hype. I think we should let bygones be bygones. I think Tua's smart enough to realize that he knows life. He knows what life looks like without Tyreek Hill, Terron Armstead. He's going to realize. He's going to realize after this year if you do bring in an Edmonds or a Bates, and if you get the bag, to your point, Mo, I'm not saying that you're wrong. What I'm saying is I think Tua has to sit down and really realize, do I need $45, $50 million just so I can say I'm the highest paid quarterback, or can I take 35 to 38 so I can keep this team around me and win? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Lewis, even if he goes up to be like, hey, I think I play like a $45 million QB. Okay. Over a long term, I would sit there and work that out with you, because if you're talking that tier, you're playing in the MVP conversation, I think that's fair. Right, I think if you're saying bygones have to be bygones, we're going to call it and treat it like it is. We have built a coaching staff and a team around you that supports you and loves you and wants you to succeed, and we want you here. And I don't think Tua would be against working with McDaniel and working with the team to make sure that, one, he gets paid appropriate for his skill, not overpaid, but paid appropriate for his skill, and to make sure that the team can continue to keep pieces around him.
Well, I think his stats are going to dip a little bit, but not in a bad way, just because they're going to be running the ball more. So I think his stats are going to go down just a little bit. But still, as long as he plays efficient, we're good.
I'm going to leave y'all with this. Like I said, like I told DTA, I'm doing a short show. I do got to go. I will say this. Oh, again, Big Philly's doing XFL tonight. He's talking about other XFL recap from the weekend. So go check out my homie at Miami Fan Talk. So I'm going to leave y'all with this. Will Smith, Tua got a relationship. Get Tua the bag as far as bring him out for Bad Boys 4. Give him a cameo, a couple cameos there. You know, bring him into the movie aspect. Get him paid a little bit. And then
the cat, that man.
The rest is history. So hey, get him paid, Will Smith. You know, you guys built a little relationship last offseason. Make it happen, Will Smith. Even though you try to ruin my show the other day, Will Smith, we got to talk about that, Will Smith. But much love to everybody, man. Fins up. I appreciate y'all, Mo, Lewis, Robert, everybody that came through today. Bones. Much love to everybody, man. Hit the like button. Again, go check out the homie, Big Philly, Miami Fan Talk, and the homie CB83 is cooking right now too. I don't know if TFTG is coming out later on tonight, but much love to everybody. Fins up, man. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. Peace. Love y'all.
Have a good one, man.